We recently got an update on Side Order in the Sizzle Season update, and it indicates that the DLC could be coming much sooner than a lot of people seem to be expecting. Now, when I get comments about when the DLC will release, generally most people seem to comment that they think it'll come out sometime in 2024. I think one of the main reasons for this is the fact that the placeholder date in the eShop for this DLC is basically the last day of 2024. But this really isn't an indication of when it will release at all. This is literally just a placeholder, and they've basically put it to the very last day it could possibly ever come out, which it definitely won't. Instead, it is much more likely that it will actually release in 2023, probably for the September update. A new season will be coming, and it'll also be Splatoon's first anniversary, so it makes a lot of sense to release the DLC then. And now we actually have some evidence to back that up as well. Without giving any spoilers away, data miners were effectively able to discover what the reward for Side Order is within the Sizzle Season update. Now, it seems like Nintendo accidentally put this into the game's files because usually they try and make things pretty difficult for data miners to find. But the fact that this was able to be found within the game's files at all definitely indicates that the DLC is not as far off as some people expect, as if it was coming out in 2024, I can almost guarantee you that there wouldn't be any evidence of Side Order at all in the game's code. Nintendo really doesn't like to add stuff to the code of the game unless they plan on using it soon. We've seen them do this a lot recently in Splatoon 3, especially with things like tricolor battle stages. So although they probably didn't intend to put this information in the code of the game yet anyways, I really doubt they would have it available in any version of the game's code for us to see if it wasn't coming out fairly soon. But that's not all. If we look at the teaser for the DLC, we can see there are two other colors which still haven't been revealed, and like a lot of other people have been speculating, it does seem likely that we will get another 2 DLC packs. Some people I've seen are adamant on not believing this to be true, but I really don't see why it's so unlikely. If they end up tying up all of the DLC that has been revealed so far, which would be Side Order in September, then they would have no DLC at all for the next year of updates and the final year of updates, which will be 2024. I could definitely see them releasing 2 more DLC packs equivalent to what we got here for the year of 2024. A smaller one like we got for the Inkopolis DLC, then a more story-focused one probably for the very final ever update in Splatoon 3. This of course is speculation, but given the fact the colours have already seemed to tie to Side Order and the Inkopolis DLC, I can't imagine these colours would be there purely for the sake of design choice. Regardless, I feel fairly confident that Side Order is going to release within 2023. There's no guarantee that it will release for the September update, but it does make the most sense. Let's also not forget that we're probably going to get a Nintendo Direct in September, something they do pretty much every September, and that is the most likely time that they would officially reveal what the Side Order DLC is going to be about. Exactly like they did with the Inkopolis DLC, and I also believe the Octo Expansion DLC for Splatoon 2. But let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. When do you think Side Order is going to release, and what is your reasoning for that? Let me know your thoughts. If you made it to the end, be sure to comment Splat Gang. If you enjoyed, be sure to leave a like, and if you haven't already, consider subscribing. I'm trying to hit 30k subscribers before the end of the year.